Hello.
Hey.
Hey, I'm recording now.
Okay.
So I know, so I know what I did with the crock pot.
What do you do?
Cause it has a little knob on the top, and when you cook, you have to put it on. You have to close it, and then when it's done cooking, you have to open it. And I was cooking it with
With it open?
yeah. That's why I was doing that. So now I have soggy rice.
Oh no, so were you able to fix the rice?
It's gonna get more mushy, so I'm just gonna have to let it dry and just eat it like that.
No, that sucks.
I know.
Mushy rice?
Huh?
It's like you got mushy rice.
I know. Oh well. I'm learning.
Oh, well, you got rice.
Hmm?
At least you got some rice.
Yep. So anyways, what you were Huh?
What were you saying?
Oh, I was gonna say so what happened to that comic artist?
Oh, so she was talking about for like the last 3 years, she had been um making graphic novels,
Mhm.
and she produced something like 3 graphic novels or something like that, and she only made like about $10,000 a year in Europe. But I guess in the United States it equals about $12,000 a year, but it's still like poverty line, you know.
Yep.
And she had to make other money, other kinds of ways. So she had to she got like a grant or something like that,
Mhm.
and she got like other money, other kinds of ways, like doing freelance. But just how if you're like unless you're working for a big company, you just don't make that much.
Yeah, that sucks. That's why
You
it's
know,
like, man, I'd rather just work for myself.
well, even the people who are working for the big companies aren't exactly bringing in like large amounts of money.
Mhm. And it's like, what's the point then? I mean, I don't want to work for a company just to say I work for them.
And then even if you work for the company, you don't um you don't get benefits or anything. But the thing that bothers me and that has always irritated me is I feel like you end up working like around the clock. You know what I mean?
Yep. There's never time off.
No.
And then when you do get time off, you're like, oh, how much money am I losing?
Right. Right. So it's on you if you take that time off, you know?
Mhm.
And so I'm like, you want to sleep, you want to have a normal life.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's one of the things that always kind of frustrated me. Is like, I want to have a normal life.
Mhm. There's people that like, I guess they can do, like, I mean, they could have their regular job and still be able to like do things on the side.
Right.
I don't know.
And some people do that, but I don't feel like, um, I just don't feel like that's like how I want to
Live?
live my life. Like just only doing that work all the time, just like constantly, like working 16 and 18-hour days, and you wake up and go to bed and all of that stuff, and you just work, 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 work.
So you don't want to do comics anymore?
No, it's not that. It's just I don't want to feel like I make them on my own terms, you know? Like, I just feel like, I've been doing comics and I've been doing freelance work, and that was just, like, grueling. You know, like, when we was when I lived there, like, you saw, like, I would be up all night, and then I'd go to work during the day, and I'd just be tired all the time, and just, like, non-stop, you know?
Yep. Well, me too, remember? Like, I would be working on it at work.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, they might as well. I'm getting paid to be here. My time is precious.
Yeah.
That's why I want this to be my full-time job, you know? And that's why I'm trying so hard to develop a following, you know? So I could have enough people who are interested in my stuff. And I could survive, especially living in LA.
Right. Well, that's why I was like, well, why can't I draw caricatures? Why can't that be my full-time job, you know?
But I don't want to do that for the rest of my life.
I don't either, but I don't want to work at McDonald's, clearly. I mean,
I'm willing to do it for now. Until I don't have to do it anymore. But I don't want to do this forever. Well, the caricatures.
I agree with you on that, you know. But I'm just like, I'm tired of living like I have nothing.
Well, at least you're a little better off than I am.
Well, like, I was talking to this girl, and she was, like, talking about how she was willing to do anything to make, you know, the money that she needed to make to live on. And she was saying how she drives a school bus, and then she's getting her license so that she can start doing truck driving, and how the truck driving company she's going to work for is, like, paying for all of her training, paying for her license, everything, and then she goes to work for them, you know? And she's like, I'm going to be making like $50,000 to $70,000 once I start working, you know, doing my truck driving and stuff.
And that's the girl that's like she doesn't want to do comics anymore?
No, this is a lady I met yesterday.
Oh.
At the gym when I was working out. She's the one I was telling you that she would, like, cut off her finger for $100,000 or whatever.
Did she?
No.
Oh, she would. She would.
She'd be willing to, you know. Yeah. She was like, what are you willing to do, you know, to make money? Like, what are you willing to give up? And I was just like, I guess I'm just not willing to give up a whole lot because I honestly don't want to lose any fingers.
I've already given up on a lot of things just to keep doing this. Like, that's why I live in a place that doesn't have a restroom or a kitchen or running water. Just so I could afford doing this. Huh?
I think that's a lot that you're giving up. Then see, like, what if you had kids? You know?
I don't even want to have kids.
I know, but some people do have kids. You know? And that's all I'm saying is, like, dude, like, you gotta take care of yourself and you gotta take care of this other person, you know?
Oh, yeah. For the comic people, well, comic artists that do want to have a family, that would be very hard.
Yeah.
I mean, I want to adopt, but I don't want to adopt if I'm gonna be single.
Right. That's how I feel. Like, I don't want to try to raise children by myself. That's just not my interest. So I guess I'm just weird.
No, you're not weird. I think you're like me. We learn from other people's experiences. I feel like you and me, we have some stuff in common. I mean, it's a different story, but at the end of the day, like, we think alike for some reason.
Yeah. Like, I don't know. But I was thinking to myself about the cat, like, you know, if I don't work, like if I don't do these festivals and stuff, then I don't make money. But if I do the festivals, then I can't be home and take care of my cat and make sure she's taken care of and make sure she's eating and all that stuff. Like, I have to have someone else to kind of care for her when I'm away. Otherwise, like, it's just, you know. But then I'm like, do I really want my cat to hold back my career? Like how do I justify that?
Yeah, that's how I feel too sometimes with my cats and my turtles, you know, because like, you know, when I was a kid and they gave me the turtles, I didn't think they were like, I didn't think that was gonna, I mean, I was a kid, I wasn't thinking that far into the future. Yeah. Now I can't leave them. And then my cats, well, you know the story. I had no choice. Now I can't give them up. Nope. They're my babies.
So, like, now I kind of feel like the same. Like BJ told me that she would be willing to, like, let me bring the cat to her house because there's always someone there.
Aw, she's so nice.
Yeah, like, she really does, like when I don't have support in my life, like, she kind of, like, tends to be a bit of a support. And I don't want to put that on all of my friends to be, like, supporting me or whatever.
But sometimes,
things like that.
Sometimes that's why we have good friends, you know, like, you know, like that's why I think it's important to take friends support, you know. I mean, you would do the same for them.
Right, I would. I would.
Yeah, and you have.
So. It's just I don't know. I feel like I'm being a burden sometimes.
Why?
Because I don't want to be a burden on my friends. You know, like
I think a burden would be like
circumstances. I feel like it should be my family who should be taking on, you know. If anything. But then, like I said, you know, I've gotten where I'm like, no, I just don't. I don't want to deal with my sisters. I don't want to deal with a lot of stuff. Just craziness going on. Like they all have their lives, and like I don't want to be getting in the way of their lives. But also, at the same time, I want the same respect. Like I don't want them getting in the way of my life either. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't know. So I don't know what to say about that.
Like we all deserve to live and enjoy our life. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like the way that we want to.
I mean, so far, like my family leaves me alone. I don't think they're aware of what I do too much anyway. And well, my sister's busy with her stuff, and my mom's busy with hers.
Right, and they should be. You know.
So what should we do about this?
What do you mean?
about the situation. Oops, dang it. Like, what would be a good solution to this problem? Comic artists have to deal with this stuff, but what's
I think that it's one of those things where you, like you were saying, you're making a sacrifice, because it's something you're passionate about and you love. So, you have to make a choice to either deal with it and find ways to get through things,
Mhm.
or you just like, I don't know, walk away and make it a hobby. And
No, I don't think I could do that. I don't think I could.
Yeah. Like, I don't consider what I'm doing right now to be a hobby myself.
Mhm.
Like, I'm not doing comics full time, but it's not a hobby.
Mhm. 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 I mean, yeah, I guess we have to have our job, and then we have to have this on the side, just because I think the only people who can live just doing that, like as a career, are the ones that I think that already work for Marvel and things like that. I guess when they make a name for themselves working for Marvel and whoever, or DC, like after that, like I think anything they do like is like automatically, I don't know, they already have people following their stuff.
So we just keep doing what we do and keep building up, our fan base. And honestly, I think it's gonna be like, I see it as a slow progressing thing. Like, it's not an overnight sort of deal. But it's, to me, like, making comics is like investing in my future. So, I make my books or whatever, and I'll always have those books, and they'll be under my name. They're titles that I created, And it's not like if I work in Marvel or DC where I work on a job and then tomorrow I have to find another job.
What? Oh, okay. I thought you were really saying that.
No. Well, when you work for those companies, that's how it works.
Oh yeah, I don't think I can do that. I'd rather just focus on my own, like Gato Comics. I want to make that my thing.
Right.
I think that's better, especially nowadays. Like we got internet, we could like easily, find our audience. We don't need to be part of a company.
No, we don't.
Unless it's important for you and it's always been your dream to work for a certain company, then yeah, it's different because that's your dream. But for example, my dream is to make my stories. If I go work for Disney or Nickelodeon or Marvel or DC or whatever, I'm not gonna be working on what I want to work on. I'm gonna be working on stuff they want me to work on.
And if you do work on stuff you want to work on, they own it, so it's not yours.
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
I mean, you pretty much give up all your rights to your ideas when you work for those places.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. They make enough money.
Right? Like, that's what happened to, what's his name, Tim Burton, with The Nightmare Before Christmas. Like, it ended up being owned by Disney because he pitched it to them and they didn't want it. But then he went ahead and was like, okay, well, I'm going to make the movie anyway. And then they were like, oh, well, you pitched it to us, and it was an idea that you had when you were here. So since while you're working here, everything you make belongs to us, then your
I
movie
think that's
belongs to
such
us.
bullshit. Like, oh yeah, everything you make working for us is ours. Ugh, I can never work like that. That's like, I don't know. It kind of sounds like, oh, I don't know.
Slavery.
It sounds like, it sounds like there's two, like, it sounds, it sounds like, it just sounds so controlling.
It is
Like
controlling.
I could see a country doing something like that, you know, to their people.
Yeah.
That's terrible. Mm.
It is controlling.
But like you know, Disney is like a big company. They can afford to have all those. They can
But
afford.
that's some people's life dream, though, is to work at Disney. You
Yeah,
know?
but I mean, if that's their dream, but like that's okay, you know, like do that. If they don't care what they make and it goes towards like or like the but if they make something and they don't mind Disney owning it, you know, then whatever. That's their dream. We can't tell them no. You know, you can't do that.
Right.
Mhm.
And that's okay for them.
Mhm. Mhm. Ugh.
You know?
I need to get a new chair.
I just updated my website. I have to pay
Ooh.
money for, you know, how you get your domains and stuff.
Yeah, I need to do
All
that
that.
too.
I had to do that today.
I need to do a lot of things. If I had enough money, I would do them all.
Right.
Mhm.
Yeah. I just went ahead and did it.
So right now I'm working on on a short comic for free comic book day.
Oh,
For
yeah. How's that going?
it's good. I just started doing it. I also started working on our comic, the anthology one, the Sugar Mommy.
I know. I saw a picture on Instagram briefly because, like, for whatever reason, Instagram was being stupid and didn't want to work. And I
Oh,
was like, it's gonna be super cute. I think it's gonna be awesome. So I'm like, oh, that's cool. I'm glad you're
oh.
doing it.
Well, there's gonna be a lot of stories when I was a kid.
That's cool.
I was doing it at work. I was writing it at work, and I just started laughing. And I was working with Damien and this other guy. His name is Alan. He's really cool. And they just looked at me and they're like, "Wait, what's so funny?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm just laughing at myself.
Like, oh, nothing.
I'm just laughing at myself."
Just being me.
Huh?
So you're just being you.
Yeah, I was just being me.
Yeah. So, okay, like, are you going to do um, the Kickstarter thing now? Like, what did you
Oh, I'm
decide?
actually gonna try to push my Patreon more.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to push that more, and because it's like I should push that more, and maybe that'll help me afford the guy to do the music for 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 the visual novel.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
stuff. Plus, it would help me, like for example, buy this a new chair. You know what kind of chair I'm using right now?
What kind?
Let me see, because I'm recording myself. I'm gonna hold it up. I'm using one of these lawn chairs. It belongs to my neighbor. I don't know if they're looking for it, but I took it. Cause before I was using a plastic tub and I had a bunch of books in it, but my weight broke it.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
the blue. Remember the blue plastic tub I had?
Mhm.
I broke it to pieces because I
Wow.
was sitting on it. Yeah.
Well, they're not meant to be sat on.
I know, but I didn't have chairs at the time. And like I said,
Yeah.
this one's not mine. It's my neighbor's.
Well, at least you have something.
Hmm.
At least you have something, though.
Yeah. But it does hurt my back a little.
What about just going to IKEA and buying a cheap chair there?
Yeah, I'm gonna look for some there, but right now I can't because I'm trying to save. Well, I'm trying to not spend too much this month because of like work. About
Yeah.
we're not
Yeah.
those
The commission
details.
thing.
Hmm.
The commission thing.
Yeah. And I don't know how January is gonna go, so I'm just seeing how it's gonna go, and we'll see. Yeah. Yep. Life.
Man, maintaining websites is expensive.
Huh?
Maintaining websites is expensive.
Oh yeah. What do you think? Should I make a website specifically for the game? Yeah, I should, huh?
I don't see why you couldn't. It's totally up to you. Like, where are you gonna host your game at? If people are gonna be, playing it, are you just gonna be making
Like, I was.
Are they gonna be able to go onto your website and play it? Or
Steam.
will they be playing it as an app on their phone?
Yeah, it could be. It's gonna be available. I'm gonna see first. I'm gonna test it to see if I could put it on Google Play or something.
Oh, okay.
And Steam. Steam is where the one that I use to play my games on my computer.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's the goal. But if I could, like, maybe I could just put it on a website or something. But then I don't know what. I don't know.
Well, I think it'd be cool if you had your own website where it had kind of like when people go to a website and they read comics, you can play it online or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Like people can play it online, but I think it'd also be cool if they could go to the actual website that belongs to you, and they're spending their time on your website, not just on Steam or not on Google Play, and they're like reading the novel, and like you can release the novel in chapters, if you wanted to.
Oh shoot, that's true. I never thought about that.
So they could play through a chapter and then be like, oh man, when's the next chapter coming out? You know what I mean?
Mhm. That's true. I didn't think about that.
Yeah. So, I don't know how each one ends or whatever, but it could be a lot of fun to do it that way. Or, I mean, are you intending to release your visual novel as a free download, or people paying for it?
It's gonna be like, but it won't be expensive. It's probably gonna be like $2 or something, or $3, something like that.
To play.
Or to download the game,
Yeah. Yeah. So like, if they went onto your site, maybe you have the Bunny story, and then you have Beatrix story, and then you have Blackie Chan story, and then they download each as a separate game, kind of a thing. Is that what you're gonna do, or?
No. Well,
like,
they would download the whole
game.
Yeah, they would download the whole game, but I was thinking of releasing the games by like updating them, and then releasing each story at separate times.
Okay. I wasn't sure how you were gonna release it.
Yeah, but I'm still kind of nervous about it because I don't know how to do that. So I would have to
learn now.
I know. I'm learning programming.
I know.
But
you can program my game when I do it.
Man, it's hard because I don't know, like I can't learn it when I'm at work, you know, and then when I'm here, I'm like, oh, the good thing that I've been getting a lot of commission, so that's a good thing.
Yeah, I saw that. A lot of people are buying artwork from you. It's cool.
Yeah, I hope so. I hope. Well,
that's great.
Yeah, on DeviantArt.
Oh, cool.
I'm doing a lot of Sonic.
And commissioning you to do your stuff, not just like.
Oh yeah. Huh. Yeah, that.
I think that's cool too.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like the Beatrix character is the popular one.
People like her.
Yeah, people like her. It's like, okay, cool.
Oh, that's cool.
Mhm. And well, yeah, we'll see how things go. Hopefully, they don't hate the other characters.
Aww.
Ooh. But anyway, sometimes I wish I had help.
Well, I've told you I'd help if you need it.
Thank you.
Up to you.
Thank you. Well, only if you want. Like, I think
I will be learning from the process because I don't, I've never built a game before, so it'd be kind of cool just to be learning from helping out as well.
Yeah, and then because I don't have internet at home, it makes things even harder. It's so stupid.
You have to go out somewhere and upload everything.
Yeah, or use my phone. Man. I'm so poor.
Aw, don't worry about it.
If I were to get internet, I don't know if I could get internet here because the people the people I rent from, they have their own internet, and when I used to.
Could you pay them, or could you use theirs?
I told them and they said no.
They said you can't, even if you pay them for it?
Yes, because 2 of their kids are teenagers and they play a lot of online games and they get really pissed off. Because it slows down their internet when a lot of people are online at the same time.
Whatever.
Yeah. It's okay. I need to get my own internet.
What happened to getting the little internet stick thing where you just plug it into your computer and you just pay monthly?
Oh, yeah. I don't know if I should try that.
I mean, it's like having a hotspot, I guess.
Would it be very expensive?
Nowadays, you can get
Oh, I remember why. I remember why. No, I'm using my phone for the internet, but I can't watch YouTube videos and I can't do a lot of things that like I can't do streams, live streams, and it's like, then what's the point? Like the reason why I want internet.
Like, it uses too much data?
Yeah, it'll suck up everything real quick.
So you don't have unlimited data on your phone, so it makes it harder.
Well, I was thinking of just downloading the, what do you call it, what's the name of that stupid thing? What's that website that we were using when we were streaming? Twitch. The Twitch app. I was thinking of getting the Twitch app on my phone and just doing it there. But then I won't be able to see the comments.
Yeah. You could also you could get an iPad and have it set up so you can use internet on it.
That's true.
And you can draw on it. So like if you're out of town, you know,
oh, I could work on things.
And you're on an event, yeah, you can still work on stuff. Because now you can get what do you call it, Clip Studio Paint or Manga Studio or whatever. You can get it on your iPad.
I still need to update my Manga Studio.
Girl, don't need to do that stuff.
I know. It still says Manga Studio on it.
Yeah. Well, like, I guess they have it set up where if you get an iPad, you can sign up for Manga Studio as a monthly subscription or something like that and use the program that way, but I don't know how much it costs. That's just what I heard.
Well, it's like with everything else, I just need to make enough money first.
Yeah. Which is, like, I know I probably would, like, I noticed that Chris didn't answer my question, but I was all like, so, can I ask you how much you make? Because I want to know. Oh, I want to know what I can expect, you know? Like,
maybe he didn't want to say because I was there too.
I don't know. He didn't answer it though. But like, I don't blame him. Like, I get it, you know. But it's like, I want to do better. Like this year, I really, really want to do better. Like, I'm just tired. Like, in all seriousness, you know, I'm tired of like not making money, not being able to make enough to live on. It's just, I'm tired of it. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, I genuinely, like, there's stuff I want to do for myself that I just can't do. And it's because I don't have money. You know, like, I maintain my house or whatever. I got a car, all of that stuff. But it's like, I'd like to paint the inside of my house. I'd like to get a new couch. Like those simple little things that people with normal jobs do all the time. Like, oh, I'm gonna go out and buy my, you know, like, I was like, yeah, it'd be cool to have a Nintendo Switch or Wii U even. Like, I want those simple little things. And it's like, no, Arie, you can't have that because you don't make enough money to afford to get, like, basic living things that other people can afford, you know?
Yeah, that's true. But see, but sometimes a lot of people, well, at least here in LA, a lot of people are living like that, but everybody's like in debt.
Right.
So it's like, it's an imaginary dream sometimes.
It feels that way.
Yeah, that's why they say the American dream is like, which one? Like, what are you talking about? I think the only people who live like that is because like their family has like a big history of like you know, they pass down their whatever they have, you know?
Right.
Like they'll pass down like a house or money, you know, like when somebody passed away, they have like, what's that called again?
Right. Inheritance?
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. That thing. Yeah, I don't even know what you call it. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
You're not. That's the other thing. Like, I just feel like some people have just like been handed a better deal skills than others, you know?
Mhm.
I mean, that's just,
I think that's
it's
just
true.
yeah. But then again, it's like that's material stuff, you know?
I know it's material, but, you know,
Mhm.
everybody wants to have something in their life that they can enjoy.
Mhm.
You know, some sort of luxury.
That's true.
You
Like
know,
if I had
working
money,
hard for,
huh?
I said, do you work as hard just to just always be struggling or just always be barely getting by?
Mhm.
Like that's something that frustrates me. Like no, I don't want to work freaking hard. Like if I'm gonna be working that doggone hard to barely be making it,
Then
like,
you better be working for yourself. I mean that's how I feel. If I'm gonna be working
yeah.
super hard, I might as well just work for myself.
Exactly.
And Arie, you are working for yourself.
Yeah, now, but I didn't used to. Like,
Mhm.
things have, I don't know, I feel really blessed that I'm able to do it now. Because
Mhm.
I didn't used to be able to do it, you know?
Mhm. Mhm. I'm hoping to be like you and Chris, you know?
Like, yeah, Chris is doing a lot of good stuff too.
Mhm.
Very blessed.
I just want to be able to
Like,
afford sorry.
He's got, I was gonna say, he's also got like a pretty good support system behind him, you know? His parents, they like let him leave all his stuff in their house, you know? Like,
Mm,
you
that's
know, they're
nice.
supportive of what he does, and that's a good help too when you're trying
To have a supportive family, yeah.
Yeah. Like I know it's probably like ridiculously frustrating when, you know, you found out, oh, my cats are here, and I'm not with them, and my mom's not feeding them properly, and,
Yeah.
you know.
Mhm. Yep. I told the lady that I rent from. I told her if I paid her if she were to feed my cats, and she was like, "Yeah, whenever you want." And I was like, "Yeah."
Well, that's good.
Yeah, because that would help a lot. I'm getting hungry.
Me too. I don't know what to eat. Like, I'm thinking of food, and my stomach is like, what do I want to do? But I don't want to do dishes or anything.
That's why you use your hands. Just eat it straight out of the pot. Sometimes I do that. Yeah, do it like just straight out of a pot.
Like, I don't even know what I want though. Like, what do I want to eat? I don't know. I want some of your curries.
Oh, I bought those. Let me see if I still have the box.
You know, I had stopped eating curry because of the amount of salt that was in it.
Oh. Okay, then this probably has too much salt for you. Yeah, this probably has. But that's why I put so many vegetables in it.
Yeah.
See, here's the video. Oh, okay. It's this golden curry. Golden curry. You'll see it in the video. Or I'll send you a picture of the box. It's raining here. Like, it's been raining for days.
Really?
Yes.
Why?
I don't know, but we need it. I I love rain. I don't mind, but a lot of people don't like it. But I love rain.
Rain, go away.
Yeah. I think I could take rain better than hot weather.
So at least you guys aren't getting snow. Like we're supposed to have another snowstorm this week.
Oh yeah, that's crazy. It looks so pretty. See, when I was there, it didn't look like that. It didn't look like that's a winter wonderland. Mhm.
Oh, it was a winter wonderland, let me tell you.
So pretty.
And it's supposed to happen again this week. See, the difference was, like, I think when you were here, we were mostly getting a lot of cold. This was kind of a wet snow.
Oh, okay.
So, like, we got a lot of big snowflakes and a lot of piled up snow from it. So, like, which is cool, you know, whatever. But,
it's cold? I mean, obviously it's snow.
It's melting now. Because I don't think it was over like 34, 35 degrees, which is freezing here. But this next snow that comes in is supposed to be a cold snow. So the snow will be more powdery, and it'll be a lot, it'll be like the ground will be more frozen. And so it'll look different, and it'll be colder.
That's crazy. I didn't know like snow came in so many different forms.
Yeah, it does. So that's what's gonna happen this week. So like when we have the ice snow, that's not good because everything gets frozen. The streets get really, really slippery. Scary. You know.
Mhm. Is that like the one that I was driving in when I called you and I was like, Arie?
Yes.
And I was really scared.
Yes.
And you were like, I'm sorry, I don't know what to do.
Yeah, that's so scary though.
Yeah, that was scary. I wasn't ready for that.
Yeah, you just have to be very, very comfortable in those circumstances.
Yeah, I remember I got on the freeway and then I was like, nope, when I just got off. The next one, because it was, I couldn't even see anything. I don't know how people could drive in that. Ooh.
You get used to it after a little while. Wow. You know. So you just have to be careful. Like, you know, I went out the same night of this bad storm we had last week. I didn't have any lights, so I had to go somewhere and get food. Jeez. And then I came back home and the lights were back on. I was all pissed off about it. And I'm like, oh, now we got lights.
You're like, you're mean. I could have just
back on. Yeah. It was like, I want to say around 10 p.m.
Oh.
Yeah.
What did you end up getting?
I ended up just going to Walmart. And when I was at Walmart, I got stuff to make sandwiches with.
Okay.
Yeah. So I got stuff that I can make easy food with. Because I was actually going to go to get a pizza, and it didn't work out because everything was closing early. Yeah, a lot of places were closing very early because they didn't want to be open during the snowstorm. So.
Yeah, they want to go home too.
Yeah. And I was mad about it too. I was like,
how dare you?
I was so angry. Like, the guy's like, we're closed. But on the website, it's all like, oh yeah, we close at 1 p.m. or 1 a.m. or whatever. And I was like, oh, well, I could buy some food. Nope.
That
not
sucks.
Me. Not me buying food. Not Arie. Not today.
No.
Yeah,
that must have been frustrating because you had no electricity. You were cold and you were hungry.
Pretty much.
And everything was closed.
And everything was closed. So what do you do? What do you do?
What do you do?
Go to Walmart, I guess.
Oh. Yeah, I live just down the corner from a Walmart. And I'm like, I don't want to go to Walmart, but it's right here.
Right.
Yeah.
Lucky, at least it's right there.
Mhm. I want to go visit you soon.
Well, you said that you were gonna come down and draw soon.
Draw?
And you know, for Planet Comic-Con.
Oh yes, that's gonna be fun. But even before that, I want to go and just visit, if I can afford it. We'll see.
But you can't afford it. Come on now.
Ooh. Ooh.
Someday you'll be able to just travel and go wherever you want.
That's gonna be amazing. Can't wait.
Yeah. We'll be like, you know, doing whatever we want, basically.
That would be cool. That would be very
People
cool.
will just, you know, do our biddings or whatever.
Got a hiccup.
Oh, Candy hiccups.
Oh.
You'll be okay.
Yeah, I'm fine.
You're a big girl.
Yep.
I'm right now updating my website. I'm going to go ahead and put up Night of the Were-Rabbit on my website so people can read it. Like,
good.
It's funny because people talk about, you know, if they should put their comics online for free and stuff. And, like, I totally understand that. Like, like, should I?
I think it's really up to you, but I feel like if you could start developing a following, they have to read your stuff and look at your characters. I think people fall in love with your characters and they're like, yes! And then like they want to see all the stories of the character.
That's why I'm like, maybe I'll just go ahead and put it up here.
Do it.
And then, you know, people can read it for free. If they want to download the comic and purchase it, they can do that too. But, you know, it'll be their choice. If they're doing it to support my work, not necessarily, you know.
That's what I'm hoping, you know? That's what I'm hoping.
Like, the way it's set up is you can actually read it on, you should be able to read it on your phone, because Wix is set up so that they do,
why don't you do webtoons?
Well, I thought about doing webtoons too.
Because a lot of people will cross paths with it more often.
Right. And I can just lead them to my personal site.
Or put links to it, you know? Put links to your website and stuff.
No, I've thought about that too.
You know what I want? Close. I remember the Mexican store over there. They had these turkey tails that I really liked.
Oh.
But they were really salty. So I remember when I ate one and I was vegan with you, like I felt it in my body and I was like, oh man. So I had to save it. But it was really good.
Oh, you miss the food.
Yeah, sometimes. Sometimes I miss the food.
Yeah, I miss the food there sometimes too. It's not like there was amazing food everywhere, but
Yeah.
there's
more good food like other places. We were just around North Hollywood, but we should have explored.
Well, I still miss the Jamaican place because I don't feel like I found like good Jamaican food here.
I think there's still some Jamaican places around here. We just have to look for them. In LA at least. I don't know about Kansas City.
Well, I can't really eat Jamaican food anymore because a lot of it's got meat in it, so.
Aww.
But that doesn't mean I don't miss it. But yeah. Remember that delicious food?
I remember those like empanadas things. The Jamaican. I don't know what they call them. What they call them?
Empanadas.
I call them empanadas. They were good.
Empanadas.
Jamaican empanadas.
Oh yeah, the meat patties.
Oh yeah, they were delicious.
Yeah. We gotta get us some meat patty.
Oh shoot! I just remembered something. I was cat sitting my friend's cat in turtles because he also has turtles. And then I was when I heard the news from work that we were just gonna do commission, I was like, I need to find other ways of making money. So I texted my friend. I was like, hey, so do you know other people who would want me to take care of their pets? And he's like, oh yeah, call me tomorrow. I could tell you some tips about like my I guess when his ex or something used to do that for a living, and he was gonna give me some tips. And I just remembered that I forgot to call him.
Well, they have this list right now where people are like dog sitters or pet sitters. Like you can get on there and sign up, and like people pay you so much money an hour to watch their pets, to walk their dogs and stuff. It's kind of like doing Uber, or DoorDash. There's like so many of those things now.
Maybe I could do that. Because I like animals. I'd rather deal with animals than people.
I know.
So how long have we been talking?
It is 10:21 here. I don't know. Let me see. Let me check my phone. We've been talking for...
Oh, yeah, for an hour already. Okay.
How long is your video gonna be?
Just an hour. That's why I was asking, yeah. So I'm gonna stop this video. Thank you for being... No, we could still talk. The video's gonna end. Thanks for joining our gossip. Goodbye.